Hi, this is Mike Boehler. I'm with the Link Local Network. I'm here this morning at Meadows Credit Union, Arlington Heights, and I'm with the Chief Executive Officer, Ed Buettner, and he's graciously agreed to spend a few moments with us and explain not only his business, but some of the differences between credit unions and banks. So, Ed, it's a real pleasure meeting you.
Mike, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us in today, and tell us a little bit about your business here at Meadows Credit Union, how you got started and where it began.
Sure. We're Meadows Credit Union. We're located in Arlington Heights, Illinois. Actually, we're just outside the Arlington Park racetrack. We have been in business since 1941. We have about 14,000 members. Our main area of concentration is in the northwest suburban area, although we do have members across the country and even in a few foreign countries. We originally started out as the credit union for the Charles Bruning Corporation, which was a graphics design company. That company actually turned into AM Multi Graphics International, and that lasted through the 70s. They actually started running into some financial problems at that time. Unfortunately for credit unions, they were kind of going through a phase of expanding their field of membership base, and we went along with that and became what is known as a select employer group based credit union, and today we have about 400 different companies that we work with. And then also in the 80s we actually we added a community-based charter onto our field of membership as well, and in 1982 we actually became Meadows Credit Union.
1982. Can you explain a little bit to everybody what the differences between a credit union and a bank is?
Sure. Well, one fundamental reason is the fact that I come to work without a tie every day. But probably the fundamental difference between banks and credit unions actually comes down to ownership. Banks, as most people know, a select group of investors will purchase stock in a bank, and obviously the bank is then obligated to pay dividends to that select group of people. Credit unions, on the other hand, we're a mutually owned cooperative, meaning that everybody owns a piece of the credit union. So technically our customers are known as members. And what that allows us to do is, instead of paying dividends to just a select few people, we actually spread it out over the entire membership simply by offering lower rates on loans, higher rates on deposit products, and lower fees all around.
So you're not-for-profit also, aren't you? You're not trading on any of the exchanges or whatever.
Right.
It's owned by the customers.
Right. It is owned by the customers, so we have to be pretty prudent with, obviously how our funds are managed and how we return those funds back to our membership.
So you're telling me you're not part of the Wall Street circus out there, but taking excessive risk, from everything from derivatives to prop trading to swaps?
Sure. No, absolutely not. In fact, I think that issue alone has really given the credit union some great press over this last year for precisely that reason. Actually, even by law, we are very prohibited in the types of investments we're allowed to engage in. Essentially, any type of investment that we're allowed to have has to be backed by the government, such as mortgage-backed securities that are backed by either Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, or federally insured type products such as certificates of deposits, that type of thing.
I see. Well, it sounds like really the customer's got to be expected about, or they expect the same security, safety, and reliability that you guys have had to provide for some time, for not only individuals but businesses also. I think you mentioned you do business with over 400 different companies.
Yep.
What can you tell us about what's going on in the marketplace right now in terms of the economy, what you see?
Sure.
And how about the loan situation? Is credit available? Is it not available?
Sure. Yeah, I think fundamentally there's been a shift. Some of it's been overblown in the media. First of all, there's plenty of liquidity around there right now. And I think the reason you heard that on some of the banks is the banks certainly had an overreaction, if you will, or maybe it was an overreaction based on their financial situation. They obviously were getting government bailouts at that point in time. Credit unions, not being in that situation, simply we essentially did the same thing that we had been doing prior to the financial turndown. When you're kind of working directly for your membership base, you're vested in your membership base. And I think one of the reasons we were able to survive this economic turndown is because our focus has been entirely on making sure that our members got through this financial situation. You look at what their individual circumstances are and you guide your products accordingly.
Right. Well, you know, we probably ought to let you get back to work. We certainly appreciate you spending a little time with us. And how do you get in touch with you guys? It's
Sure.
Meadows Credit Union.
Yep, Meadows Credit Union. Again, we're located in Arlington Heights, Illinois. Our phone number is 847-342-9300. And you can reach us on the web at www.mcuonline.com, or you can grab us through Facebook.
All right, Ed, thank you very much.
Thanks,
It's a
Mike.
pleasure.
Appreciate it.